welcome back. So, I've been asked a lot what my purpose is on doing this, on why'd you open a YouTube channel, and what's your purpose and what are you trying to do? So, really, my purpose, my point is to help. I want to be able to help whoever I can, however I can. Like I said in my first video, we all go through things that we don't really want to talk about. We don't really feel like we can talk about them. I'm going to get raw in some of my videos. I'm going to get open because I don't want to keep anything away from you guys. I feel like if I gain something out of this, like followers and fans or whatever, I want to be open and I want to be raw. I don't want to keep anything from people. Like, what's the point, you know? And then that'll kind of defeat the purpose of what I'm trying to do here. So my purpose for doing this, for opening up a YouTube channel, for kind of going out of my comfort zone and doing it, is because I want to be able to help and reach out to other people. I want to be like a motivation into other people's lives, an inspiration. You know, a lot of times I feel like, well, I can't really talk to people because they have their own problems. So why do I want to burden them with mine? So I kind of want to just be an outlet for somebody. Like, maybe if you're going through a hard time and you're randomly scrolling and you read something that I wrote, you're like, whoa, that's exactly what I needed at the time. And that's kind of what I want to do. I kind of want to be an outlet. You don't necessarily have to talk to me, but if you read something or watch something and it helps, then great. That's the point. I don't have to be like an ear, but I want to be a voice. I don't have to be an ear to listen to you, but I want to be the voice that helps you. So with that being said, I do apologize for all the moving. To be honest, I wanted to do these more naturally. I wanted to be more open and be more me. I didn't want it to be put the camera down and just talk into it and be monotone and sound scripted. I want it to be natural. So mistakes are going to be made that I'm not going to edit, because then that kind of defeats the purpose of everything. Because I don't just want to be the voice that helps you, that motivates you and that inspires you. I also want to be the one that tells you that it's okay if you mess up. I don't just want to be the voice that tells you if you mess up, this is what you do. No, I want to be the voice that tells you it's okay to mess up. So that's my purpose. My purpose is to be a motivation, to be an inspiration, to be a help, to be a push, you know. So if you know anybody that might benefit from it, just, you know, tell them to follow. All my social media links are posted below. And we'll just go from there. So I want to talk about beauty, just because it's so ugly outside. This weather is ridiculous. I want to read something that I wrote a few months ago about beauty. Now, it does say she. It's short, simple, and to the point. But you can always change that she to a he. So when I wrote this, I was kind of going through this time where I wasn't feeling my best. I wasn't feeling 100. So 4 years ago, I gave birth to a beautiful little girl. And ever since I've had her, I've had a lot of trouble and I've struggled with my weight. Now, it's my own fault, because all I have to do is go to the gym and stop eating out and stop eating junk food, and maybe I'll get back on track. So I can't really be mad at anybody but myself. But I've been struggling a lot, so it's been hard for me. But I learned to just accept it and acknowledge it and do what I can to fix it. So I'm working on it, which is always a good thing. As long as you're working on it, you can't really be mad at yourself. Always gotta remember to try, as long as you try. It's hard feeling like you're ugly, because then everything else kind of goes down. Self-esteem, self-love, self-respect, everything just kind of goes out the window. Self-confidence. If you don't feel pretty about yourself, then everything just kind of crumbles away. Me personally, it took me a while to get over it. Now I'm like, wow, I gained weight, and to me I'm fat because I've never weighed this much before and I've never looked like this before, so to me it's kind of hard. But I look around that and I look at everything else and I'm like, you know what? It's just one small little thing that I can fix. So I can't let that define me. I can't let it make me feel ugly. I'm beautiful. I really am. And so are you. Everybody is. Unless you have an ugly heart, then it doesn't matter how good you think you look, you're gonna be ugly. So, whatever goes like this. She was beautiful. Her beauty radiated like the sun. She was beautiful, not for her looks. She was beautiful for her mind, the everlasting beauty. See, a lot of people think that beauty is all looks. And you know that saying that says beauty is in the eye of the beholder? That's very true. Because I might think you're beautiful and the next person might think you're ugly, you know? Beauty is in whoever's looking at you. Beauty is in you, how you look at yourself. Because I might think you're beautiful and you might look at yourself and think you're ugly. You know, like you might look at me and be like, wow, you're really pretty. And I'm like, no, I'm really not. You know? So, beauty is not just looks. Beauty is everything. Your heart, your mind, your soul. Because you might think you look good and you might be the prettiest in the group or whatever, but if your heart and your mind are ugly, then you're ugly. Period. Nobody wants to be around anybody that has an ugly heart or an ugly soul. Because the point of it is you want somebody that's going to help you in your life. You want people around you that are going to help you succeed. Everybody around in your circle should be positive. Because if you're trying to do something good with your life, if you're trying to move forward in your life and trying to help yourself and whatever, and you're going to have like a negative Nancy in the corner telling you, oh, you don't need a house. Oh, you don't need a car. Oh, you don't. Then everything you're trying to do in your life is going to go downhill. You want somebody in your life that's going to tell you, let's get this house together. You know, I'll get a house and we're going to get a house in the same neighborhood. You know, you get a car and I'll pay you for gas. We're going to do this together, you know, until I get my own car and whatever the case may be. You want to help each other. You want to push each other. You want to motivate each other. You don't want to bring each other down. So you don't want negative people in your life because those are the ugly people. Honestly, somebody who's always negative, who always finds the bad in the situation, who always brings everybody down. Nobody wants that kind of person in your life. And those are the ugly people. It doesn't matter how physically beautiful they are. If they're mentally and wholeheartedly ugly, then they're just ugly, period. Never let anybody tell you that you aren't beautiful. Because you are. Whew. Sorry. Try not to get emotional in these videos because I don't want to be that person, but at the same time I feel like I want to be raw, so emotional it is, I guess. I'm a very emotional person and I feel like that part of me makes me ugly. I feel like that's the part of me that I don't like about myself, but that part I can't change. That's something I can't change. I'm emotional, it's just who I am. I've always been this way, and it sucks because I feel like the emotions and being so emotional is what kind of let people go. Like, people have drifted out of my life and I feel like it's part of that. That's part of the reason. But then I realized, you know what, my emotions make me beautiful because I feel everything deeply, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. So if you ever feel like you're going through a rut, if you ever feel like you're going through this thing where you're crying all the time, oh my god, the dog died, oh my god, the ice cream fell, oh my god, my car broke down, oh my god, the door won't shut, and you just want to cry about it all, cry about it all. It's okay. It's okay to cry about it. It doesn't make you ugly or any less worth it. Let me share it again. She was beautiful. Her beauty radiated like the sun. She was beautiful, not for her looks. She was beautiful for her mind, the everlasting beauty. You're beautiful. You really are. Everybody's beautiful. You're not ugly because of anything that you do. You're not any less worth it. You're not any less amazing because of it. You're beautiful. I'm beautiful. You're beautiful. She's beautiful. He's beautiful. Look at yourself and know that you're beautiful. Look at yourself and know that you are absolutely amazing. That your looks don't define your beauty. Your heart, your mind, and your soul do. Now that's a beauty that nobody can ever change. Your looks can be altered. There's plastic surgery, for God's sakes. Get your nose done. Get your cheek done. Take your fat out. Lift your eyebrows. Lift your, there's a lot of things that you can do to change your physical beauty. But your heart, your mind, your soul, all that can't be changed. That's all you. That's all within you. And that's what makes you beautiful. Or ugly, unfortunately. But you know what? Even that, the ones that we think are ugly because of their negativeness, and I don't know if that's a word, because of their negativity, because of all their wrongdoings, all the people that are just like them find them beautiful. So at the end of the day, we're all beautiful. At the end of the day, we are all beautiful. And that is all that matters. So don't ever let anybody bring you down. Don't ever let anybody knock you down and tell you that you're not worth it, that you're ugly, that you're amazing, you're beautiful, and you always will be. Your heart, your mind, your soul. You are gorgeous and you radiate like no other. Always know you are beautiful.